Hello, friends. So, I'm here today to talk about this deadly second wave of the pandemic. Trust me, friends, this particular wave of the pandemic is taking away the loved ones, is taking away the people we have known for so long, the healthier ones, the people who we never expected to have been affected by this particular pandemic ever, but this is happening. We recently lost a dear friend at the mere age of 38. He got a heart attack. He has a wife and a son too. Just imagine, friends, what is exactly going to be the fate of the human race in this case. Look, I don't have any intention of malicing any political party or any other intention to, degrade the growth of the country as such. But then we cannot also escape from the deeper facts of the whole situation. We have to look at the entire thing from the perspective of the whole idea of what exactly could have happened, or what measures could have been taken when the first wave had hit the entire globe and especially India. A lot of things were a lot of things could have been controlled if everything would have taken, if the people in power would have taken the control, would have taken the measures that were required to be taken at that point of time. See, what I'm trying to say is, when the first wave hit, when the pandemic was at its peak in the middle of 2020, Sir Modi had clearly announced about the vaccinations to be released by the month of November, around, I guess it was September, but yes, considering the fact that it was undergoing a lot of tests and all, he said that the people will be vaccinated by the month of November 2020. They will start getting vaccinated at least. We have reached April, and by the end of April, trust me, when so many more lives were lost in the second wave being the deadliest one, I don't know from where did they arrive to a conclusion that yes, now everybody needs to be vaccinated. Really? There are people who have lost their loved ones in this particular period. Who is to be held responsible for it? I don't know. I mean, is crying going to help? That there are no beds, there are no ventilators, there's a shortage of oxygen. Fine, I understand. Not everything can be handled by the government too. But when there was time, why wasn't the measure taken? Is my question. And I really don't think there is or there would be any answer to that question. Sorry to say, but I have lost faith in this particular system itself. So, all is left to the Lord. Daily we have been praying, daily we are praying to the God that at least try to bring the situation under control. If at all, the Lord can do something about it. So in this regard, I have a small poem to recite. It's a Hindi poem, I think written by an anonymous person, and it's beautiful. There are beautiful lines in that poem. So I would like to just, end my conversation, today's sensitive conversation, with that particular poem. हे दया निधि, रथ रोको अब, क्यों प्रलय की तैयारी है। ये बिना शस्त्र का युद्ध है जो महाभारत से भी भारी है। कितने परिचित, कितने अपने, कितने आखिर यूँ चले गए, जिन हाथों में दौलत संबल सब क्रूर काल से छले गए। हे राघव माधव मृत्युंजय, पिघलो ये अर्ज हमारी है, ये बिना शस्त्र का युद्ध है जो महाभारत से भी भारी है. Friends, try to stay as safe as possible. Try to follow a healthy lifestyle. Maintain social distancing as much as possible. Do not go out without any reason. If you go out, make sure that you wear the mask. Sanitize yourself and keep the environment as safe and clean as possible. That's a wish, that's a request, and it's a prayer that all stay safe in this pandemic situation. Thank you, friends.